I don't know, 300-400 Marvel Legends.
Oh, you're not going to disappoint me. I might disappoint you.
If I can get close to $3,000, I think I'd be happy.
I just wanted to see if we're even remotely. This collection came in yesterday, right before close, and his name was Jonathan, and he came from Virginia, detoured here on his way to Texas to visit family, and this was, I think he said him and his friend's stuff, or his friend's stuff, to get rid of, and it's just a nice mixture. There's a lot of good G.I. Joes. I mean, a lot of parts aren't here, but the hulls are, you know, like, usually this is broke and it's not. And this is, you know, a tougher piece, you know, the Sky Patrol stuff, where they chromed it. So that was the shark. This is a really cool piece right here. So this was the Sears exclusive Dreadnought Ground Assault. Now it's missing everything, but it's just a tough piece. You don't see this often at all. But yeah, this was a vamp that they did for Sears. They did this in the Ram cycle in a 2-pack. And I mean, there's a lot missing, but it's a nice haul. It's definitely a cool piece that you don't see often. And then that's Night Force, which we don't get that often. And then this was the Persuader in Night Force. There's some of the more common Night Force vehicles. I mean, the rare ones are going to be the Night Boomer, which is the Sky Striker, or the Whale, or the Moray, or those are the tougher to get ones. But then some Turtles, which is cool. The giant tackle box, the mobile command center, some cool mask stuff. Not everything here, but, you know, a bag of good parts, some mask guys, and some of this, like this was from the Split Seconds line, so this is a tougher piece. This jet, I don't know if we could get it this, but, and then Cops and Crooks, so that's cool. We've never had this. I don't know, right? Never had this.
Nope.
Did they repurpose this or no? No, it's not RoboCop. No.
Well, maybe parts
I don't know. But this is cool.
Oh, wait, no. RoboCop's Kenner.
Oh, that's right.
That's broke, so not now.
But we've never had one, and now we do. So we got 4 Cops vehicles. That's the General, which this thing is so cool, but there's always so many problems with it. So, for example, you know, the pegs are gone. So, and then, so basically we'll probably strip this for parts, but it's such a cool piece. So this goes on right here, but then the tabs are always broke. So it's 9 out of 10, it seems to be the problem. So I mean, kind of the whole shot, but then you'll pull this off, that off, this off, and then salvage what you can. And usually, well, that's usually broke too, and that's not broke.
No, that's good.
So that, yeah. So I mean, a lot of it'll be cannibalized, but good stuff. But now we got another guy coming all the way from Kansas. And based off of what he said, it's a ton of Marvel Legends, so it's Travis.
I like me some Legends.
Unless he didn't bring what he mentioned he was bringing, but
We'll
based
see.
off the phone call, it was a crap ton of Legends.
Yeah, you said
I forget what he said now.
it was like a few years worth. Like,
I don't know, it's a lot, I thought.
okay.
Maybe 500 or 600.
That is a lot. That's a big collection.
So yeah, I'll be observing. I'll be learning.
Tom Mundy, Topeka, Kansas.
All right, so did you bring a lot of Legends?
I don't know, 300-400 Marvel Legends.
Modern ones,
Mhm.
Marvel Legends, and then I've got like maybe 100 of them. They're like the Toy Biz.
Yeah.
Up to and a mixture of.
So it's
Marvel Legends.
more Hasbro, but some Toy Biz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably 75%.
All right.
So then probably somewhere in there like 2004 to 2010, something like that. It's kind of where it falls.
Of the Toy Biz. or
Well, just the whole thing,
the whole
because.
gamut runs to just maybe. The last one I bought was probably a year or so ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's bring them in.
Yeah.
Most of them are all open, but I've got some still in that box, like Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring Fing Fang Foam?
I brought Pink Pink.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Giant Man. I went ahead and brought those too.
Did you buy the bootleg one?
I bought the bootleg one because it came from the same factory, and you can't really tell. And
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, you would compare it or looked, so it was like clearly the same place.
Wow.
But I mean, even the bootlegs are money now.
Yeah.
There was a time where I think it was cheap.
Yeah. No, I think when they first started hitting, I don't remember what year it was, but when I first noticed it, they were around $100, $150. Card backs, maybe 1,000 card backs, and boxes from all different Star Wars vehicles and figures and so forth. You can set this one on top. Set this one on top. I'll take these in. All right. Yep.
It's gonna look. I don't know. This will be a little tougher. We'll see what he wants on these. They're cool, but we don't do a whole lot with die cast. All right, so this is, I guess, some Star Wars. So I'll have something to do. Kitty litter.
Said card backs were in here.
In the multi-cat formula?
That's what he said, yes.
Okay, so these are vintage collection. That's cool. Wow, so he saved all his stuff. So it's not vintage, but vintage collection. So these are the 30th anniversaries. Power of the Jedi. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Do you need me to? Is it a lot? Because I didn't see
he's
much
got
Marvel in so far.
Yeah, I think the one was Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Worlds.
Supposed to have an exclusive wedge Antilles, but he's supposed to be right here. So no wedge. I still prefer the Darth Vader carrying case. This one's a little bit more complicated to put your guys in. But it's cool. They need to do this again. I don't think they do figure cases anymore.
Maybe 400 Marvel Legends original packages for all those.
Are they? I'm not seeing a whole ton of Marvel yet.
He's got Big Ben in the back trunk.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, so this is a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, these are all, just tons and tons and tons of,
All right.
tons of cool stuff. And the trunk is just full of cardboard. Plus Marvel Legends. And,
All right. Yeah, I started looking at that. Those are cool.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff in there.
Yeah, no. I like paperwork.
All right, you ready for the last one?
We're gonna need some empty things probably to.
Oh, some totes to.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just want to empty the big one then?
Is that okay?
Yeah,
we
sure.
When that's empty, we can empty out the trunk.
All right, cool.
This is probably a good time to come then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, early on before we get a little bonkers.
Yeah.
It might be easier to...
Yeah, I was looking forward to looking at your everything. I saw in that one video you guys were tearing down a wall or something somewhere.
Oh, in the back? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting real close to expanding. This wall will come down, and we'll push back.
Oh, sweet.
So
Yeah, the only newer Star Wars movie stuff I bought was like Rogue One because I really liked it. And
yeah, that's the only Disney Star Wars that I like.
yeah,
So you,
awful.
but I think it's. I mean, I understand how everything's relative to what you grew up with.
Right.
So I'm always gonna have the love for the original trilogy because that's what I saw as a kid.
Right.
And I think what'll end up probably happening is the people who are, because I see it now with the Clone Wars stuff. Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Those guys are in their 30s now.
Uh-huh.
And that's the Star Wars to them.
Right.
But I don't know anybody that likes the new Star Wars except for Rogue One. But then maybe in 20 years, the kids who grew up with that are going to be like, that's my Star Wars and your Star Wars is trash.
Yeah.
So you know, it'll all age out.
Oh, sorry.
But I could just tell you from a toy selling standpoint,
Yeah, it's $1 right now, huh? That's nice stuff.
you can't sell them for $5.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like they somehow sabotage the entire franchise.
Intentionally.
Okay.
All right, cool. So now you got a tote. You need another tote, you think?
We could probably get started with that, and I think that'll be enough. And I have the box for that big.
The Famba?
Yeah, I have the box for that.
I think that was an episode of Schwartz exclusive.
Maybe.
Episode 1. Famba. All right, yeah, so this is definitely a Travis bin. I'll move the Star Wars over here. All right, so that's Marvel. So these are the retro collection.
All right.
That's cool. And the holiday special. Okay, so that is... Okay, so that... All right, so let me knock these out. I have a feeling he probably had his trunk just packed.
Backs. If you want to split that stack up, I could grab some of it, or
Tell you what,
you grab that. And
I'll just have the door, and then I'll carry these in for you. Here's all your bunch of your cardboard.
Ah, cool. They're probably glad to free up a lot of space.
Yeah, and it still looks like I haven't even touched it. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, so you're like me, you save everything.
Yeah. And,
I know how
I sold 1,000 Marvel mini mates, all loose.
Oh, wow.
All different ones. Every one was different.
See, I have a ton on the eBay side because nobody buys them in the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't sell them.
Yeah, I sold them to a fella in Pennsylvania, and then I also sold something like 1,500 loose Star Wars. Got rid of almost all those.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I got. Yeah, and
My truck's open.
I shut it, but
Oh, cool,
there you
thanks.
go. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
A couple months ago, I was watching trailers or something, music videos, I think, and I just happened to stumble upon an episode. I was like, this is really fascinating. And so I just went back, watched all the previous episodes, and then every couple of weeks I get on YouTube and look and see if there's another episode. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Just add it up. I'm trying to at least group some things so it makes it easier to add. Yeah, just sort of make it to where I can like, oh, this together is that, and then add it, and you know.
Let me tell you, Miss Marvel, whoever she is when you see her, unless we find
This one?
yeah, unless we find the package that's got her hands in it.
Oh, I see.
I don't know where. I mean, I looked all over the house. And I thought, well, maybe they're in the bottom of this, or they're packaged in with somebody else. But
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yep. I'll keep an eye out.
If I do find them, I'll just mail them to you or something.
Sure.
But nothing you don't have yet.
No, there's a few things I don't have.
Which ones?
There's some of these 2-packs. Like I don't have him,
Okay.
and I don't have. There was a Black Widow down here. Yeah, this one. These were like Toys R Us 2-packs. I have maybe one of them.
Oh, no.
So I have to get those at some point, right? Got to catch them all.
Man Thing.
Oh yeah.
Man Thing is so freaking cool.
Yeah. No, I was excited for that Build-A-Figure.
Man Thing. I've got both versions of Wendigo.
Yep.
Both Wendigos.
Yeah. Yeah. I like. Well, the Build-A-Figure was a little less exciting, just because the one in the Fin Fang Foom Wave, it looks like the one from his appearance in the Spider-Man comics when Todd McFarlane was drawing it, and I was like, that's cool, but it took me a while to get him.
Really?
Well, I missed him the first time around because the economy was bad, and I didn't have money to really blow on Legends, so I saw that whole wave, but I was like, I can't get these. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and there's some assorted, parts in there. Like I never finished. What's his name? Mr. Fix-It.
Yep.
I just probably bought whatever cool figure came with his body. That's
right. Well, that's the thing. If you're collecting and having fun, and you're not trying to be a completist, you always end up with a little pile of Build-A-Figure parts.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll freak out and be like, I gotta build this guy no matter what.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Juggernaut or.
Oh yeah, Juggernaut. That was a cool wave. And then, but then nobody really cared then.
One Build-A-Figure I've got at home still that I wanted to finish is I only kept like 4 or 5 figures.
Do what now?
I only kept like 4 or 5 figures.
Okay.
And one of them is a figure that I hadn't finished building yet, which is the Venom Deadpool.
Oh, Venompool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need like the Morbius arm. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm missing is the arm.
So now, what were you thinking on all this paperwork?
I mean, I found a lot more than I thought I had. All the card backs and stuff. Originally I was just gonna, just give that stuff to you. But, I can give it all to you.
All right.
That's what because you can't really sell it. It's just good for.
Well, I mean, if it was vintage, it definitely has a lot more value.
Oh yeah.
On the newer stuff, yeah, it'll just get added to the pile. I mean, and then I'll have to organize it, and that's the fun part.
Yeah.
See, a lot of these sets are
Mix, I mean.
crazy now. Some of these sets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily this exact one, but some of these little box sets with clones are like $300 to $500.
Wow.
Yeah, if they were still sealed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back when I was opening them, I was like, I'll never sell these anyway. I was opening them.
Yeah, all these. The Clone Wars stuff is just like we were saying. It's those kids are reliving their childhood and eating up all that stuff.
See, I loved Rebels.
Oh yeah, no, it was great.
That was fantastic, and the Ahsoka I thought was pretty good.
See, I have this on the ground over there.
Oh yeah.
So if you get a box,
That's right. I remember. You know what's funny? Because I remember in one of your episodes, I saw that sitting out towards the front here.
Yeah.
And I remember, what? I got that box. I think that's probably what made me think.
This is sitting on the ground in front of the Star Wars case. But then, you can put it in a box now. See, they just did it so good back then. It's not even back then. It's not even that long ago.
Yeah.
It's a lot of legends, Travis.
Yeah, what?
Those are all.
That's what I was gonna see where you wanted to be.
Those are all in that.
I saw that tote too.
Those are all still in the packages at least, and I have all the packages for those. They're just in the bottom of that box.
Did you have any idea?
No, just whatever's fair for you.
It's just I'm 99% action figures, and
Right,
the
I
die
thought
cast
so.
that I sell, like I
Yeah.
sell Hot Wheels for $2, and if it's a
Okay.
movie car, I sell for $5. I mean, these are not your basic Hot Wheel, so I mean, I could come up with something on it and see if it works for
I
you.
grabbed this stuff to kind of help pad my gas, maybe a little bit driving up here. You know, that's kind of what I was just thinking. I'll
Yeah.
grab something that maybe I'll get something for it and it'll help pay,
Okay.
pay my expenses a little bit.
All right, so then I'll.
That's all I was thinking.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll do something for you.
It was a 14-hour drive, so gotta kind of make it worth it, I suppose.
I'll put this with the other, so I do them together.
You see that Han Solo right there?
Oh yeah.
Are you interested in that or not?
No.
If I accidentally, I think I sold it on eBay.
No, this is a Force Awakens Han.
Yeah.
I have these. Like if you didn't have it and you needed it, I could give you one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I sold it on eBay, so I gotta ship it.
Yeah. What on the, well, unfortunately, nobody buys these. These are tough. But, I'll tell them what I can do separately on that. I mean, and I don't do a whole lot with die cast. And, like, you couldn't probably put this out on the floor. So it must have been in a package of some sort. But, I mean, if this will just get destroyed if I put it out. But, I mean, I'll make them. Like, to be honest, we'd probably have to throw those on eBay. Otherwise, the cases will be all over the shop. But I think there's more in here. And then these I could probably... These we'd be able to put out because they're in the package. Moon pie. I mean, they're cool. They gotta be at least $5 a piece. What I've learned though with the die cast stuff, the barcodes are all generic. So like if you scan a Hot Wheels, it's just a generic barcode for that assortment. So usually you're gonna have to be specific and type what it is.
Oh wow. You know what I wish they would do with these? I wish they would make the Dark Avengers.
Yeah, they need to
would be
finish them. But there's a lot of teams that need to finish.
Yeah.
But
Did they ever make an Iron Patriot? Actual comic version
they
of Iron Patriot?
did.
I
It was a
remember.
variant in... What wave was that?
What would be funny is if I have it. I just forgot. You could be.
Oh, it was Iron Man 3 wave.
Iron Man. Oh, okay.
The Build-A-Figure was... who was the Build-A-Figure? Oh, Ironmonger. The blue...
yeah,
So
yeah.
they did one in that, but it was a repaint of the... I forget the name of the armor. They did it in the Terrax wave. It's the...
See, I have Terrax. Parts of Terrax, anyway.
Well, the Iron Man that was in that wave, they repainted it as the comic Iron
okay.
Patriot in the other wave.
But they never did. What's her name? Kara Soffen, who was Miss Dark Miss Marvel. I forget what her name was.
Songbird.
Songbird.
Yeah. They've done Songbird, but they haven't done her as Miss Marvel.
Yeah. See, that's one you got to have with the old Miss
Right.
Marvel, costume. Like
Well,
she had.
and they haven't really done the old Miss Marvel costume either. Just the regular Miss Marvel,
Yeah. Just
or the first outfit that she had.
the other
They've
one with the
done
sash and stuff. Yeah.
right. They've done Warbird, and they've done Binary, and they've done Captain Marvel, and just like every other version except that one.
Like I forgot I even had him.
Oh, Abomination, the
Yeah, Abomination,
Gamerverse Abomination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
So, maybe I can dump those. Some of those into there.
What's in there? Except for one, I just went ahead and piled things on top.
Yeah.
Another joke. Thank you, buddy. Fold him up.
Yeah, it was funny because people were sort of pointing out, well, this was different than the actual one as far as like a big detail was like how far the paint wash went up the shoulder. And then,
There's an extra leg in there.
yeah.
Yeah, this is full of parts, man.
Oh, yeah.
Those are all Toy Biz, though, huh? Pretty much.
That's Toy Biz. The rest are Hasbro.
Oh, this is a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about him.
Yeah.
Toy Biz or Marvel Legends?
He's Marvel Legends, but he's Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Toy Biz stopped with,
That's
I think it was MODOK. I think that was their last
oh,
wave.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's great. There's lots of cool dudes. He's legends, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Now they're all the only ones that weren't. There was a couple of selects, like the bigger Hulks, but that's everything else has been legends.
Yeah, because you gotta have Ares
Yeah.
and Sentry. I've got a Sentry still at home, but he's the only Dark Avenger I kept. I forgot I even had him.
Yeah. That was
I didn't
the.
even made him. I was wondering.
So who's that? Mohawk Wolverine?
It's Dakin or Dakin. It's
All right.
Wolverine's son. He
Not to
took
be
over.
confused with Dokken, because that's a
Yeah.
band from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, Dawkins. Yeah.
So yeah, the Iron Patriot that I told you about, it was on this body. They
Oh,
just
really?
they
Okay.
just repainted it as Iron Patriot.
What's up, man? Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's the perfect timing. You walked in, we're filming. Hey, you're fine. Yeah, so this was LaCroix and this is a line.
How you doing?
Strike Force
Merry
Alpha.
Christmas.
So this was a Kickstarted line and it just started
Yeah.
releasing?
The backers are now getting their figures now.
no,
So we're so grateful. It's finally.
Yeah, it didn't seem like you had a whole lot of hiccups like some of the other.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean-
there was one delay, with COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah, but in the big scheme, there's people I backed that I'm still waiting for years later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then there's some that I finally got that I still waited years on.
Right.
So it doesn't seem like yours took that long, considering.
It's 2.5 years.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna say, talk to Jason, and I'm sure you get like a or a.
Yeah, if I could
wholesale.
just buy them by the wave.
And you can do like if you wanted a signature like color wave or something for your exclusives or something.
I mean,
Like we talked about a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. It's just things have been just so bonkers.
Right.
But yeah, no. So
These two right here, that's Diversant and Sergeant Slugger. Those were not in the Kickstarter. Those were actual like wave 1.5 kind of say.
right. So I like
Yeah.
the package, the way it
You
opens.
can put them back in if you want, But yeah, that's what's it, I can't think right now. Hellguard, but you can pop the head for Dr. Diablo.
Right.
And I know when they're a little cool, it's kind of stiff, but go ahead, you can pop it. It'll
Yeah, but I
pop
don't-
off. Some of them like
I'm not professional at head popping.
Let me see if I can head pop and warm them up a little bit. But sometimes they may need a little warm water.
Well, yeah, it's only 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, yeah.
I'm not gonna pop that one. Right
Yeah, but he looks great.
But yeah, dude, it's full O-ring with the innovation.
Yeah, because
of
you could
course.
see.
Yeah,
So old school style.
And I also met.
Ryan, I totally didn't know you were filming right now. I just wanted to come by and
Yeah.
wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
It's-
man.
I wanted to come back when these
I appreciate
here.
the gift, and then put me in touch so that I could have them available in the shop, and
Yeah.
I'll just order a case of each or however it breaks down.
Right, yeah. We've got, should be,
Is it right on the back?
yeah, right here. White Elephant Toys. And that's me on Instagram. Yeah, you on the website just went live Saturday night. So now the figures are available.
Well, let them know.
Also zombie kits
Yeah, see, that's great.
and Android kits. But yeah, I'll get you the well, you can go on the website, but I'm going to talk to Jason.
Yeah,
I can
just-
call him on the phone and
Yeah, it'd be
Talk to 'em.
easier if you just say, "Hey, Ryan wants to carry," and maybe put together a package. Just shows you, just some regular old dude can manufacture and create his own O-ring style GI Joe looking figure.
What I do know is that Ryan's really seems really fair. And I think he's as interested in a win-win as anybody. So
So,
Yeah.
all right.
You got your number.
Well, the bulk's your number.
Yeah.
Ain't my number. Because that's all modern Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's a bad man pajama there.
I tried.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, That's a lot, but that's the cash. If that was just that.
Yeah, but you add mine to it.
Right.
And that's not counting the generous of
Oh yeah.
1 million boxes,
Yeah.
which there's at least 3 instant items I could throw in a box.
I mean, you're going to immediately get money out of me on some of them because there's quite a few in there that I need.
I could take Fing Fang Foom home and I'll have my first Marvel Legend.
Yeah, that's the one to keep. I love that figure. It's awesome.
Well, no, you should bring. Yeah, you're dropping all the guys' Christmas presents.
I was trying to. This dice thing's in the way. Anyway.
Well, you should bring yours and then really
Do
the comparison.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right? Yeah.
To really, really analyze it.
Yeah.
And then you'd probably rather have the real one, right? And then you sell them.
I'm telling you, the difference is so negligible.
Well, when you have it in your
That's
hand,
true.
you might realize
Yeah, they consider it a bootleg, but it definitely came from the
he's
same
got a fake
factory.
one.
Yeah,
It's not real.
But it's funny to think about. Like, well, this one's actually built. Maybe I should.
What were you thinking?
I don't want to disappoint you.
Oh, you're not going to disappoint me. I might disappoint you.
Yeah, that's fair too. If I can get close to $3,000, I think I'd be happy.
I just wanted to see if we're even remotely in the same ballpark, considering the cardboard and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I have this,
No kidding.
so,
Dude, that's crazy.
right?
Yeah, that's serendipitous.
So, it works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, win-win.
Knowing what you did with the cardboard and everything, I did assign some value to that.
Well, that's good idea. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's modern, but it'll go into a place, and then when something comes in, once I have an idea of what it all is, like, because there's 3 items literally on the floor, they could go in boxes.
And whoever's like going through all your loose 3 3/4, I mean, there must be 1,000 cards. You know.
Oh, no. But just,
So, it would take a long time.
well, see, with the boxes for the figures and stuff,
Yeah.
that's easier. With loose figures, it's easier to just put them in the clamshell. Because then with that card back, there's just no good, like, the card backs that are vintage collection, I would probably just add them to my vintage and put them all in order by film, and then just cool to look at them.
Right, there you go.
Right.
I see. I thought about it. I kept all that because I was. And did you see all the Marvel Legends?
Oh, yeah, I've
Yeah.
never seen them broken down like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had done
I
that, but
kept all the inserts if I was able to keep them.
yeah.
Yeah, so you just found a way to perfectly flatten the entire,
Heck yeah, man. I just kept them all because I love the artwork and
yeah.
Yeah.
the backs. You know, I was gonna wallpaper the wall with it someday. You know, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So that's how it's printed.
just.
Yeah. No,
And
this
plus,
is,
you can go through there and, I mean, you probably know off the top of your head, but you can figure out what sets or what build of figures.
oh yeah.
You know,
But all
variants
those
and-
entertainment
Yeah, no,
boxes are all
it's-
full.
It's a good thing to have around.
Well, I knew you guys would appreciate it. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
better than recycling it.
This is the right home.
I figured this is recycling it. Upcycling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not going to get thrown away.